Alright, ladies and gents, and you join us here on Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia in the battle to keep our foothold in Ireland. And ladies and gentlemen, this is a pretty bloody battle. This is a battlefield.
The enemy has reinforcements!
I forgot where I moved my soldier. Just there. So, usual standard affair. Archers out front to start with. Our sword infantry behind, our axe infantry behind them, our general the rear, our spearmen on the flanks. However, I did forget about my was it Royal Galaglas? I left them somewhere over here where we originally spawned in from, so they're running back as we speak. Our cavalry's also at the very rear. But we've got two lots of enemies coming in for us. Both smaller, but together they make quite a significant force. As you'll see, this battle just becomes messy. See, I'm marching my infantry up, expecting that they'll come crashing into us. But they don't. My usual tactic. But say I rotate my entire line to cancel that, because they was coming in at a dodgy angle, so I decided I need to also come in at that same angle. See, I'm putting my Royal Galaglas. No, they're not Galaglas, are they? The Royal Huskars, I believe. So I'm putting them on the far flanks, and they will actually turn out to be quite decisive, though they're not very good in a stand-up fight. You can see we're just trading missile fire at the minute. But this doesn't last too much longer, I can confirm that. Because we're taking quite a lot of hits. In fact, one of our archer units takes so many hits it retreats. I mean, it was weak to begin with, to be fair. So basically what happens in a minute is we charge our swordsmen straight forward. We use our axemen to actually go to the enemy's left flank because they're getting more reinforcements. And we use our...
See, they flee before our might!
we use our... Huskars, I'll just call them Huskars, I'm sure that's what they are. We use them to, on the other flank, as well as our spearmen, to start circling them. And our cavalry attempt to start pushing away their missile units, but they have a lot, and I mean a lot of missile units. So they have a lot of missile units and a lot of spears, which makes trying to get rid of them with our cavalry somewhat of a challenge. We manage it. We do. Our cavalry take a few losses, nothing massively significant, really.
They flee before our might.
But yeah, our infantry takes a beating. Everything takes a beating, really. I'm sure we charged in by now. Yeah, here we go. The main charge has begun. Main foot soldiers are pushing in, our axe infantry are going taking on these reinforcement groups that are coming from this way. It's really dark, isn't it? I think the battlefield was a bit brighter when I was actually fighting this. Yeah, see our axemen are fighting the warriors over here. I sent my general to attack their general directly, and that fight lasts for a very long time. It lasts till near the end of the actual battle itself. Our archers stayed back, firing into the melee, which in retrospect is probably not the best idea, but as you can see our units were outnumbered quite largely. So yeah, because it starts to divide into like pools of fighting everywhere, and every single one of them, my units are usually outnumbered for the majority of the fight. Not the entire thing, but for quite a lot of it. I think it's only due to the fact that we use our strong hitters to go around their flanks, start pushing into them that way, that we start to really hit them hard.
Our men run from the enemy.
I believe that is our archers that is running away. Cavalry? Where? Oh, that's our skirmisher cavalry, that's right.
They flee before our might.
I don't remember my axemen breaking that early. They did break, but I don't think... Oh yeah, no, it was... Yeah, that's right. I don't know why they broke that early, but they did. And so the majority of this battle is units fleeing and coming back.
They flee before our might.
Mainly on their side, but it happens on both. They flee, gather their strength, come back, flee, gather their strength, come back. Happens quite a lot.
See, they flee before our might.
See, our units are just surrounded for the most part.
Flee before our might.
Spear infantry getting involved there. Their units are fleeing over there, they're completely shattered, which is what I like to see. That was my main focus of this battle.
They are leaving the front.
Rosie, relax. The main focus of this battle was just to get them to shatter.
It's a rout. Our warriors flee the battle.
Yeah, that's going to get annoying. That was our main goal, which we succeeded in the end. We wasn't bothered about killing them all, we just wanted to break them, just to get them out of the way so we can recover.
They flee before our might.
As you can see, we are actually starting to really push into them here. I'm zooming more, but it's really dark. The battle is more or less this big giant pool of fighting here. Shomarolio Galaglacier over here somewhere. That's my male thanes, they're my swordsmen, aren't they? I'm sure I had a... Yeah. I don't know where my Royal Axemen are.
Our men run from the enemy. This is shameful.
That's my spearmen.
All hope is lost.
Okay, well this just didn't happen, did it? Okay, that didn't happen. Never mind. Let's end the replay and see what the casualties look like, because they lost... Yeah, that did not happen. They killed about that number, about the 1,000 odd mark, but we killed twice as much as that. Yeah, I'll show you the... Yeah, I should have the pop-up message about the battle results, so I'll see you on the campaign map. So we're here on the campaign map. Let's delve into it. So I'm not sure what's wrong with the battle replays, because that's the second time that a victory has been shown as a defeat. But never mind, never mind. Yeah, so as you can see here, we still have hold of the province, we still have our army. It is in tatters for the most part. We have had a turn's recovery because that was in the last turn of the battle. Yes. So let's have a look at our message board. Let's see if we've got the Settlement besieged. That was, yeah, us. There you go. This battle was a close victory. I'm not sure what these mean actually. I don't know whether this is the amount you deployed, the amount you lost, the amount you remain with. No, that can't be right. Oh, the amount you deployed, the amount you killed, or the amount you lost, the amount you remain with. I don't know, but there's the numbers. I'm not sure what these numbers represent. There's the results, so you can see it was a close victory. It was a grueling battle, but we managed it. We victorious Saxons won in the end. And now we should have less problems with them, as the army that attacked us is now just a 7 stack that's heavily depleted. And we can focus on holding down this area for now. Where's this village then? Village is up there, that's cool. And this city is... oh, there you are. City's further that way. Okay, so our next clear destination is this small village here. So just to our north. Why'd you do this to me, game? Why? Just to our north. There we go. So that's that done. Let's have a look. Is Alfred's campaign going okay? Did I start Alfred's campaign? I can't remember. Oh yes, of course I did. He's besieging this bloody village. So how's your supplies doing, Alfred? Supplies doing fine. How's their supplies doing? Because they have a 20 stack just sitting inside that village. Just 20 stack. I'd rather they attack me, if I'm completely honest. No, I want to just... oh, that is their army. Okay. I was going to say, I just want to look at their army. They have a lot of ranged units once again, so it's very, very likely I'll have to charge and attack them. They have a cavalry advantage to me. I have a range advantage, but the melee advantage way in my favour. They don't have anything that can counter my swordsmen at all. Is there a general? The general is a cav unit, yes.
We will prevail.
We will prevail, you're quite right there, sir. Anyway, let's have a look who leveled up. It's got to be Athelhelm. No, Athelwold, his brother, has leveled up. He's quite loyal now. That is because we purchased loyalty, isn't it? Nevertheless, he has earned himself a scribe. Enjoy your duties, my good sir. Nephew of the king. Somerset, meanwhile, should still be developing nicely. I don't think anything has been built there. Hasn't yet finished construction there yet. Nope, near enough the entire province is under construction. Or region, should I say. The entire region is under heavy construction. Excuse me. Oh, good grief, I've got hiccups. So what we need to do now, we've finished off the archery at long last, hooray huzzah, is research this, which gives us 25% max number of missiles. Oh, right, missiles in recruitment pool. So we're going to research that. That'll finish off the archery tech, and then we've only got this one to go. I don't know if that's for cavalry or I assume it would be for cavalry, wouldn't it? Speaking of which, have we unlocked that yet? Oh, we have. Oh, Very good indeed. This is the next big thing. We need to really move on to some civil tech soon. At some point anyway. So I think that's everything said and done. So we end the turn. We now move into the month of September. Jennifer, it's rolling time. 1 second. Sorry about that, guys. Family, well, not emergency, but family situation. Oh dear. I'm glad I don't get any revenue from these videos. I would be worried about being demonetized because or copyright strike because of that ringtone. It's a good song. That was a good song. If anyone's wondering, it's a Vengeful One by Disturbed from the Immortalized album. Good ringtone. Good song. Okay, so a faction has been destroyed of Holdmess. Holdmess. Or is it Holderness? It looks like it's Holderness. Yeah, it's Holderness. Anyway, back to the campaign, yes? Yes. Almost defensive Russian accent, yes? Yes. So that looks like our tool workshop is complete. Our cathedral should be complete next turn, and it's just these two will be complete in 7 turns. That's a long time away. And yeah, we nearly finished Somerset off, which is fantastic. Somerset, I go. Let's have a look. Athelhelm in the main fray of combat here. He is recovering quite nicely. He's actually really quickly gaining back his soldiers. And then we could push north now, realistically. Defeat these guys, get them off the map, and push on to... No, we can't reach the village just yet, I don't think. But we could eliminate this stack of 7 here.
Can't be done.
Can be done. And then push on to the village, which will weaken them a bit more. I'm tempted, I'm not lie. I think I will do that. Let's push on. Get these... Shh.
God marches with us.
Well, they ran away anyway. Well, we can move on to the village. I don't know where they went. That's the problem. I don't want to leave them behind because I know they're just going to go behind us and take the village we landed on. The village we took originally. Where have they gone? I really can't see them. Oh right, they marched this way. So let's auto-resolve them out of existence. Do defensive stance so we don't lose so many men. And that's that army just dealt with. Another victory for Athelhelm. He's going to now march onto this village. And we are going to occupy the poop out of it. There we go. We now own Glendalough, which is lumber. Nice. Is it lumber? It is, yes. So we get a bit of income from that. Could really do with checking how much timber is actually worth. That's 2 places I've got that. Oh, it could be 3 actually. 3 places or 2 places, yeah, that actually have timber as a main resource. So I wonder which is worse. Copper, gold, iron. Right, itchy nose. Pottery, salt, furs, silver, cloth, tin, timber. There we go. Its value's at 3. Not great. We are producing 40. We are exporting 100% of that, and we're getting 120 of it. Not a great amount. Is there anything worth not exporting 100% of? What's our highest value thing? Can we sort it by value? I don't think we can. Let's just go down the list. That's 120, that's 160, that's 350. That is our pottery chain. Salt, getting again 350. 256 for that silver chain's not very good. Good. Yeah, so it looks like pottery and salt are our main trade, and we're producing we're producing a very small amount of pottery as well. Oh no, sorry, that's 70. I thought I said 50. Never mind. Salt, we're producing 50. How much silver are we currently producing? 32. Okay, this has the potential to climb up then significantly. So we'll leave that. Silver could become our great export. Timber's not got great value, but it's something at least. That's what I should have looked at actually. What is worth the most? I assume gold is worth the most amount of money out of everything on this list. But let's have a look. 410, that is for gold, yeah. 4, 4, 5, 7, 3, 8 is silver. 6, 6, 663. So silver and salt are the 2 that we are exporting, and we're making a fair decent money on it. But gold, if we could find some, would be great. There's one resource we could do with, because that trade value is smashing. Right, so we're going to end the turn again. Oh no, we haven't looked at our messages. Let's have a look. There you are. Foreign trespasser. Cattle drivers. Oh. Cassil. I assume you're not an enemy army anyway. Let's have a look. What else? Construction complete of a dual foundry. Yeah, we won that battle. Enemy killed, we know that. Settlement occupied. There we go. I think next turn is going to be the turn where Alfred is going to have to push forward on his personal campaign and deal with the army inside this village. Because I don't think they're taking any attrition while we're besieging them. It doesn't look like they are. They've got full supplies.
To glorious combat.
Yeah, it doesn't look like they're going to take attrition, but we can besiege them nonetheless. There may be a timer on this. Enemy settled. Turns remaining boss before surrender. Next turn. So they're going to attack me. That's guaranteed. If they don't, the fools. Let's end the turn. Ah, no! Microphone! Why? Why jump? I do apologize, that probably sounded awful. I do apologise. Oh! Hello, did not see them. There we go, so the battle is commencing. I'm going to pause the video recording, I'm going to fight the battle and we'll watch the replay. Alright ladies and gents, I've just fought that battle. You can see the results here. But it wasn't very interesting. Basically it's exactly what we just saw. I held my line, they came to me, a skirmish bout ensued, and then we charged forward. That's about it really. So I'm reluctant to show two battles that were very much the same. So I think I'll just show the results of such. We're obviously going to kill them off. And that should be that. We shouldn't hear anything from them. Because we should now be able to just occupy the village. God's will. Okay. So the Lord makes his views clear, one way or another. There is more to life than battles and butchery and violence. Men would do well to remember that. Spiraling costs indicate that it may be time to prepare for peace. Go against God's will will give us a public order penalty and loyalty debuff. Appease God's will. The clergy is appeased. Well, actually, there's no consequences to this, so faction destroyed. Connect has been eliminated. We killed what does it say his name? Died in battle. Einar of the Grantabru. Ah, rank 4. Nice. So he's dead. Victory is ours once more.
We await your commands.
Let's see what we can do in... Oh, look, it's a farm. Hooray, hooray. Do we need to repair anything? Turns out we do not. Huh. Ah, cheeky bastards. I don't know if they just captured that rat cell. No, there's no army there. Okay, they didn't. Okay, I'm thinking. I thought they just captured that region, like, off me just now. But they didn't. That's fine. So in the meantime, let's head back to... because now both of our armies are in a bit of a state. In fact, Ava's army is worse off than Athelhelm's army. Which is fine, that's fine. We defeated an equal-sized army anyway, so we're bound to take losses. So who has leveled up? Wiglaf has levelled up. Governor of Dorset. Wiglaf is quite a long-term serving governor, so we shall give him the advanced scribe. There you go, my friend. We have someone who is not particularly happy with us, and why is that? Athelhelm again isn't best pleased with us. Is it because we captured another estate? It's very likely, but this guy's getting greedy. Let's see, estates. How many do I currently own? 3. Athelhelm has 1. You have 1. You have 1. You have 2. 1, 1, 1. And Athelhelm, how many do you have? You have none? What? I'm sure I gave you 1, didn't I? Yeah. Oh, I see. Yes. Okay. It appears that we lost our holding in Ireland. It would appear such. So I think I should give you a more secure holding, shouldn't I, really? Let's have a look. See here. She here. Look for one with a crown. There's one down in the southwest there. Would you like this one? Might cheer you up, you grumpy bastard. There we go. Yeah, that did indeed cheer him up. So let's have a look at Athelhelm. Ah, yes, that village was seized by a 10-stack, no less. Well, great news for you. Yeah, it's another auto-resolve situation, that one. Let's do this. If they just keep throwing our armies to take minor settlements like this, then we'll just keep destroying them. And we will occupy. There we go. And once again we will repair what has been set asunder. So that should be another estate under my control now. And hopefully Athelhelm can start to replenish his forces that have been lost in recent battles. We need to regain the army before, excuse me, we march onto the major city, which isn't all that far away. And then we march further north to Dyflin. And that should be really the major point of this war. If we can get rid of the major city of Dyflin, they are screwed, because that region is rich. And then it's just the Isle of Man to take care of. Or Manow, as I think it's called in this case. We are well rich. Just come to that realisation. We've got quite a lot of money to spare, so I think Somerset, is there anything we can do for you? There is not. I think it's time to move on to Dorset. Yes, Dorset, it could well be your turn. We're going to start with food production. Manor farm. An actual open field farm. This produces more food, I suspect. It does, yes, but yeah, because the point of farms is food, isn't it? And you can be a fruit plantation. Or fruitier? Fruiterer? Never heard of a fruiterer before. 66 food as opposed to 86 food. Yeah. Again, that's the whole point of them. Could do with upgrading Dorset itself. Or I could replace this. No, I think I'll keep that and upgrade Dorset. Meanwhile, I'll work on the other industry. You know what? Yeah, we may as well, haven't we? If I'm right, then this helps trade, so I don't have to. Let's see, -5 food, +5 trade faction wide, plus income from. Yeah, so we don't have to build a. Let's upgrade that. The entirety of Dorset is being worked on now, so we don't have to work on individual trade buildings because, yeah, we've got one already. So our food's going to go down because, you know, those two main buildings consume food. However, it's going to go up because we're also building food related buildings, and that has used up a significant amount of our income. That's it, we're good for a while anyway. Somerset's got quite a few turns until it finishes the last of its projects. How many turns? Yeah, 2 turns, and then we can upgrade them one more time and we're good. That's it. Somerset is complete. So let's end the turn. "37 minutes, okay. War never changes. Would I consider formal friendship with you, Jeb? No! Simply because you are Nord. You're not Norse. You're Norseman. So no.
It seems we could not agree.
We could not agree. Farewell. We do not make deals with Norsemen. Piety and prosperity. Okay. Naturally, when God is pleased, he bestows on them the gift of prosperity. A gift of prosperity upon his people, that they may praise him all the more. Investing in the people's spiritual well-being can only pay dividends in the long run, surely. Piety and prosperity, we get that for 6 turns, which Scooby-Dooby-Dooby-Doo, plus 3 public order, minus 15% corruption construction costs for monastery buildings, all regions, and plus 15% income from church. Nice! So that's going to boost Somerset's income quite dramatically. So we gained some trait. Burgred has gained the trait of mediator, and also the trait of more than enough, so he's got plenty in his life. He's a happy man. Someone has leveled up. Let's have a look here. Who would that be? That'll be Athelhelm. He has leveled up once again. He has completed his quarter mastery training, so perhaps command would be in order. Oh, he's got 2 level ups. How about command and bard? Huh? Yeah. Yup. Yeah. So Is he a rank 10 generally? I don't know. We're going to march him north again, back to the village of Glendalough.
By the numbers!
By the numbers indeed.
We await your commands.
And from here we're going to prepare to march northwest. I do believe that's the direction we want to go in, isn't it? Glendalough. Who else owns territory here? Yeah, so it is northwest of us is the major hold of this region. And from there, oh, I'll level up here as well. I didn't see these. Your loyalty is acceptable. You can have an upgrade scribe because you are a governor. Next one, Elfric, you are also a governor. Your loyalty is fine. Your scribe has fully leveled up, however, so I may as well forager, gain some more food, or does bard give public order? Yeah, no, we'll just go forager. Give you some more food income. And last but not least is Cheddar in Seaxe. His loyalty is fine. So, scribe for you, my friend. Yep. There we go. So everybody's prospering right now.
Men are ready to serve.
Alfred, I think, should get ready to head west. But can he reach it this turn? Not quite. What's this place here? Fairford is a minor settlement. Which one is... Right, so this one is not in our current region, so I think what I'll do... Oh, what do I...
We will stay the
Who's
course.
these? Okay, no. Yeah, I think we'll go straight for this village here and then push north and then continue to push into Norfolk then.
Leave none alive.
May as well complete the province and then we can push on to another. Does give our enemies more time to counterattack me, but you know, we should be fine. Food is going pretty well. We've got plenty of food, we've got plenty of income. I think once Dorset's complete, it may be time to look at recruiting a third army. Speaking of which, let's have a look at our family tree. Let's see how close we are to people aging up. So that's M2. That side of the family tree is done. We have a young child of Athelhelm. Athelwold has not had a child yet. But half of Alfred's family has died. How old is this girl? Ah, it's up there now. I keep looking at the bottom where it used to be. She is 11, so it's a while before any of Alfred's direct offspring come of age. But his young son here, who is the heir, I do believe. Is it a son? Age is 3. A believe it is. I don't know how you can tell with this. And you are 2. So Arthur's quite a large family, isn't he? Him and his wife have procreated like no one's business. And she has got the midwife trait. That possibly would explain why. Okay. So let's have a look at our... I like this actually, this is quite good. So we've got a list of our generals here, a list of our governors here, statesmen, people without an actual job, and family members. Here they all are. Oh cool, I like, so these are all the ones who, oh no, they're not all of age. These are all alive family members right here. So we've got Athelwold, Athelhelm, young Athelfred, their wives. Yeah, okay. So if I want to quickly find a general that's disloyal, these are my 2 generals, myself and Athelhelm. These are my yeah. I like this. It's a nice change. It's taking some getting used to. I'm not going to lie. Thing is, where are the toggle focus to view? Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure what that's doing over the moving it up and down, or is that just okay? Toggles. Oh, cool. And this one is oh, cool. So you could toggle the portraits of people who have no living descendants off. That's mad. Oh, living. Right, my direct family. That's why. That's cool. Right, enough playing with that. Let's. On next turn, our mines will be complete, so we'll have more resources to trade. Silver should effectively become one of our more richer things. Strathclyde have declared war on Derby, and that's it. That's the only thing that's actually happened. Crown Prince Athelhelm, he is well in there. His campaign's gone particularly well. He's had one rough battle, and that's it. In fact, I'd say his battle went better than Alfred's. In the case of the I feel. Ooh, okay, so it looks like Dyflin is not done yet. They have quite a few stacks coming up there. I was going to say Alfred's battle went worse in the case that he lost more percentage of his men than I think anyway. Than Athelhelm did in his battle. And winter has hit. So Athelwold has gained the trait Devoted. Losten has gained the trait Influential. Oh, that's not good. We don't want somebody being too influential, or they start causing problems for the crown. Gives them a minus loyalty penalty if they feel that they are more influential than the king, which we cannot have. So what's going on here? We've got another foreign army in our territory. A full stack army nonetheless. We don't want to move on because winter attrition is a thing, especially over here in Ireland.
The men are ready to serve.
So I think our best bet, stand ground and let our forces recuperate. Meanwhile, Alfred's mission needs to continue on. Sorry, I was just reading something. Okay. So we're heading to Sancti Elmundes.
Let battle commence.
No idea where that name came from, but it seems very Roman in origin. So,
It will be.
so Sancti Elmundes, or Edmundes, sorry, is now ours. Oh, it's a chapel, is it? Sancti Elmundes, a big church. So it's a specialised region. Oh, that's interesting actually. So what have we got here? That's the moot hall. Public order in this region is pretty good, especially now we've completed it.
My warriors are steadfast and true.
Alfred's army is slowly but surely recovering. It is December. I'm going to go, I think, one more turn. And then that's it. I'm going to end it. It's over, guys. It's over. Well, not quite yet. But let's see. Somerset, you have one more job to do. That is... Okay. We can build ourselves some grand silver foundries, which we shall indeed do. Same here. We shall build ourselves a master ironsmith, and that's it. Somerset is well, it's fully developed. Excuse me. Let's go over here. Dorset is our next big project. Dorset will be complete. Like I said, I think we'll assess the situation financially and obviously food wise and see if we're good enough to what am I trying to say? See if we're then strong enough to hold another army. But in the meantime, we're going to upgrade our cavalry units. So this will give us 15% charge for cavalry units in all armies. What's this research called? Horse breeding. We unlock new units here. So yeah, we're going down the tree of cavalry now. We want to improve them. We need to improve them, in fact. Our cavalry is our weakest point right now. Everything else is bloody aces, but apart from our cavalry. Speaking of which, let's have a look at our armies. Is there anything we need to do to improve them before we end this turn? No, you've got your full stack. You've got the best cavalry as well. But you over here, have you got both? Yeah, you got both good cavalry units. Good archers. Your axemen are nearly ready. Swordsmen, ready. Spearmen are ready. Okay. A war declared between Agila and Castile. as a Gila. Okay. Castile's going to have a bit of an advantage, I think, because they've already got armies on their way. Building construction complete of an ironsmith. And a silver foundry. Silver foundry. Development complete of bowmen and javelinmen logistics. Trait lost. Ooh. Trait has been lost, status to all, and that is Lewiston. Is Lewiston becoming a bit centric? Settlement occupied Sancti Edmundus in Suffolk. So Alfred's campaign has the potential to move on even in the winter months. So I am going to end the turn. I will move him to Feirdford. Yeah. We can do that in the new year. Let me just hide in my chair again because it keeps bloody sinking. Gosh, oh John, gosh, you. Strike clut, moving on. Here come our allies, apparently. That's nice. What the hell was that noise? It seemed like a bird. I don't think it was. I do believe it was actually a small child. Do I move on? I won't take winter attrition here, I don't believe, because... let's face it, it's not that cold on the east, well, the southern east coast anyway. Yeah, let's head to Feirdford.
We can take them.
We can.
Without fail.
Yeah. You'd struggle to fail marching and occupying a village with nobody in it. Oh, no enemies in it at least. Oh, Stratclut are now on our borders. That's unnerving. It's a bit unnerving indeed. Alfred's army is still in a bit of rough shape, but we're getting there slowly but surely. Athelhelm, my boy, how are you doing? Yeah, you're doing fine, but I don't want to move you on because winter attrition is bound to affect this army. Ah! It seems we lost this village here. I did not realise that allies have seized it. Oh god, that scared me to death. That dog though, that dog sometimes will just bark for no reason. No matter, I'm alright with our allies having that settlement. I mean, although this isn't a thing, but supplies should be able to get through that port through my allies. They will allow it, I'm sure. This army's nearly fully ready now. I'm sure Glowsting will attack them next turn as well, which leaves a path to the northwest open for us as soon as the snows melt and the passes are clear. Let's have a look at any messages of imports that have come through. Territorial disputes, settlement lost. Okay, so they took it this turn. Settlement occupied. Was that the only thing we had? It was just territory. Okay, so they took it this turn and then Glowsting took it from them. So we at least have an ally in the theatre now. I'm going to focus on Alfred's campaign because this one's something that can progress even in the winter, despite the fact he is losing a lot of men, or lost a lot of men should I say. Anyway, I'm going to end it here, so thank you guys for watching, and join me again next time for some more Total War Saga Thrones of Britannia. I'll see you then.